You are now on deck. Do you have hoochie mama friends?
Hoochie mama friends? Like hoes? Hoe friends?
That's what you would do.
I know a couple hoes. I know some hoes. I don't hang out with them. I have a reputation to protect.
I'm talking about cash in exchange hoes.
Oh no,
Okay,
no.
right.
Like real hoe friend, like real hoe friend. No. All my hoe friends suck for free.
Oh, okay, you're right. Too much information, but thanks for volunteering it.
I mean, I don't know if they're fucking. That has nothing to do with me, but I know who I can bring around. If I like bring a friend for my friend, I'd be like, "What you doing tonight?" We all have those friends.
Yeah, we do.
You have friends that you know, like, I'm sure you have a couple good-looking friends that you know will be, I mean, you're kind of older, so I'm sure you don't do the bring a friend for my friend type of deals anymore. But back in the day, you did. Yes, you did.
If they asked me, but most of my homeboys that I grew up with, they thoroughbreds. So, I mean, they already know what to do. Like, if I go in the room and I holler at a woman, 9 times out of 10, they already know.
I'm saying, like, you play your position.
Yeah.
You play your position.
Yeah.
Like, without it being spoken. Like, you already know. Like, Don't be attached to my hip. Let me do me. You're just here to keep me company. And if I need to leave, we're leaving. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to have a system. Like, my system is anyone that I hang out with, I created a blank text message rule. It's quick, it's easy. If I send you a blank text message at any point, call me. Call me with an excuse. That way, if my volume is up and they hear it, I can get out of whatever the hell.
So you have dating and club etiquettes? Do you? I'm saying, cause I'm asking from a man perspective. Do women have, before you go to the club, do y'all have certain etiquettes, or do y'all have do's and don'ts when y'all go to a club and
like unspoken rules, kind of? Yeah, absolutely. Like, number one, don't be thirsty. We're too old to be thirsty. Way too old to be thirsty. Like, there was a group of girls I used to hang out with. I don't hang out with them anymore. I might see them out, but they would try, if there was somebody that had a table, they would try to, like, be in the area, like in front of the table, like dancing all seductively and stuff, like just hoping to get invited to the section. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. And now I look like the stink friend because I'm not thirsty. I'm like, I don't need your drinks, number one. First of all, I got drunk before I came here. And I have these shooters in my purse. So I don't need to sip out of their bottle.
Prepared, huh?
Oh, yes. I'm very frugal. Okay, I'm not paying $16 for a Jack and Coke. Like, I'm not doing it.
Have you ever been in a situation where you're going on a date and you carry one of your friends, but the date that you on, the guy that you're meeting, your friend like him and she try to intervene just to get attention from him? Have you ever been in a situation like that?
I have had a couple thirsty friends. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't really keep people like that around me, per se. And if I was in a situation like that, that friend is done. Like, I can't deal with that. If this is mine, if you know that I'm here for him and he's here for me, I don't need you doing extra stuff. That's like girl code. Like, what do you do? Like, what are you doing?
Oh, she bend over in front of him?
Like, just extra stuff. Listen, I actually, me and an ex-friend of mine got into it.
She bent over in front of your man?
Listen. I'll tell you the story. I had a show. We went out that night. It was my first time ever headlining. We went out that night to the club to celebrate. We had like a little table. Like, my ex got a table for us. Mm-hmm. Now, she's a lesbian.
Okay.
But in our section, I look over and he's like, how people like have like the little VIP sections. He's sitting like on top of like the little section. Mm-hmm. I look over and she is standing between his legs talking to him. Like, if the club is loud, so she's whispering in his ear. And I'm like, And I'm not the most stable person mentally all the time. So I was trying to figure out if I should be upset about this.
Should you interject?
Yeah, because I was like, okay, I know that she's not into him like that because she's a straight up lesbian, not like a stud type of lesbian, but she's gay. Mm-hmm. Okay, but she's attractive. She got big ass titties, nice little figure. Like, she's not ugly at all. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, but she's standing between his legs, and I can see him, like, he's kind of like, he's not like leaning into it or anything, but it's like mostly on her. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay.
I'm steaming at this point.
And I was like, okay, you know what? I know.
Would you go to the extent to like pull the mic off the stand and pop a girl in the head with it?
No. I'm not that type of person. If I have a problem with you, we're gonna talk about it in private, not in public. But so this whole time I'm like tripping, and then I thought I was tripping until one of my best friends was like, so what the f- is going on over here? Like, and I was like, I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew that shit isn't right.
You needed that validation.
Right. I was like, this is not. I was like, I knew I wasn't tripping. So the whole time I'm like, okay, whatever. So anyway, after the fact, I tried to talk to her about it, and I was like, hey, listen. That might not have been your intentions, but regardless, you should know better. You're a whole female. Why are you standing in between anybody else's boyfriend's legs, whispering to him in the club, like talking to him? Oh, Well, I was talking to him about you and what we're gonna do for your birthday, and you don't need to stand between his legs to do that. You stand on the side. Like, I just feel like you should be more conscious of like everything that's going on. You over here, titties up, like what?
Did it kind of throw your comedy routine on?
This wasn't like during. This was after the show.
Okay,
this was after the show. This is in the club. In the club.
So we'll be all right, because I know it's like a girl's rule out there as far as your do's and don'ts. As far as with your friends, what do you need to establish with them? As far as when you're dating a man, what parameters they need to be around? Like, what guidelines do they need to follow?
For my dude or my friends?
Well, explain both of them.
I just feel like, number one, a lot of things don't need to be explained. You should just know better. But if we're friends, then I already kind of know the kind of person that you are, and I know how you act. So you have some girls that do like attention, you know, that whether they're seeking it or they don't seek it and they just get it, like, you know what's going on. You're not stupid. Okay?
But do you think it's cool for you to, all right, let me rephrase it. If you're not home and your girlfriend know that you're not home, do you think it's cool for her to just ring on your doorbell, come to your house?
Is she pretty?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's certain rule. Like, I don't like.
No, like, you can be cool. Like, if that's the whole thing. It's like, you can be cool with my dude, and that's whatever. But there are definitely certain parameters. Like, I don't need you. All that shit, bitch. You know better. You know better, and you know what you're doing. Because girls are not as stupid and as oblivious as they may try to make it seem. Like, you know better. And I feel like I'm very conscious. Like, if I am friends, I have guy friends who have girlfriends. Mm-hmm. And I make it a point, number one, to be very cool with the girl, because I don't want any sort of, like, animosity or none of that stuff. Like, we're cool. Like, you're an extension of my friend. Like, I'm going to mess with you. As long as you cool and if you're not on some shit, then whatever, then we're cool. But especially when you're around... Not that I'm doing that when you're not there, but especially when you're around, I'm not doing extra shit. Like, first of all, I'm not coming over in little booty shorts. Like, I'm not doing all, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you have to be conscious of that stuff. Because regardless of your intentions, a man is always going to be a man. And I don't need him looking at me and then you look at him looking at me. Like, I don't need that. Like, you just have to be conscious of that kind of stuff. Like, I'm just not going to be touchy.
Do you think...
I'm not doing it.
Can a woman sense if her man is cheating on her with a guy? Let me rephrase that. Can a woman sense if a man is cheating with a woman inside of their circle?
I think that our spidey senses definitely go off.
Do you
And
look
even
for?
if it's not like necessarily cheating, we can definitely sense inappropriateness. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even like a jealousy type of thing, but it's like, this bitch is inappropriate as fuck. Like, I've dated guys who have like a female friend, and that's fine, like whatever. Like, I have guy friends, I know that he's gonna have female friends, but you also need to establish some sort of line of, like, if I come over and you're not about to be caked up on the fucking couch and you're sitting there and she's got her feet like next to you or her feet underneath. Like, what? There's a whole other couch over here. Why are you sitting so damn close? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like my behavior doesn't necessarily waver like too much from how I'm single to how I'm in a relationship, but there is a difference. If I'm in a relationship, I'm not about to be sitting hella close to you on a fucking couch or doing too much with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be respectful of my relationship. And I just expect the same, like, of your friends. Why are y'all...
Would you but how about you in the club with your man? Would you let another man buy you a drink?
It depends on my guy. It depends on who I'm dating. Because I've dated guys who have no problem with me accepting a drink, especially because I'm gonna bring it to us and we're gonna drink it. Mm-hmm. And then I've dated guys who are like one of my exes was like, listen, I'm giving you money to go to the club. If you want to go with your girlfriends, here's some money. You buy your own drinks. There's no reason for you to be accepting a drink from another dude. But me personally, like, I don't like accepting drinks from strangers because I feel like that just gives them like an in to be around, you know, to stick around. Like, bitch, that drink was $12. You gonna talk to me? Like, it just depends. Like, I mean, would you be okay with your girl accepting a drink from a dude?
No. Just being honest. Why are you buying my girl a drink for? You trying to tell her, you know what I'm saying? Are you just trying to establish that you here and you interested in her? Nah, I'm different, man. Like, I'm a different dude. Like, I can't.
You farted, I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
oh, because I got
here.
up? Nah.
No, because I heard
Oh, you heard this? You thought I farted? Nah.
I was like, ooh, that's gonna...
I'm very self-conscious. If I wanted to fart, I'll probably go downstairs, fart, and come back. But I'm not gonna fart.
Oh, you better than me. I would do it right. I'd be
like, girl, what you doing?
Until it's creep up on you, be like...
And creep up on me.
No, but so you wouldn't let her.
No.
What if you guys are out, whatever? Say it's like a joint thing. You have some of your friends, she has some of your friends. You guys are all at the club. She goes to the bathroom. On the way back from the bathroom, she goes to the bar to order herself a drink, and somebody comes over and offers to pay for her drink.
Out of our circle?
Yeah.
I don't have no problem with that. If they in our circle and his wife and I don't have no problem with that.
But if it's someone like a stranger. So what if she goes to the bar and she's like, because she's ordering a drink for her and you, she's like 2 vodka cranberries, whatever, and a dude comes up and pays for both y'all drinks. You don't have a problem with that?
Why would he be paying for her drinks? That's my thing.
Probably because he wants to smash with that. But his intent has nothing to do with it. I'd be like, thank you.
I'm not jealous, but my thing, I have a moral compass, and I like the way I grew up, and the older guys that kind of helped raise me. We stand on purpose, you know, and respect. So I can't, like, certain stuff I can't accept. It's hard for me to accept that, you know, because I'm thinking, like, listen, you buying my girl a drink, what you trying to say? I'm not here? Or you tougher than me and you could take my woman?
Because you have one ball.
Yeah, because I have one ball. I find it very offensive. Like, why you buying? And then I'm looking at her
you
like,
accepting drinks from niggas with 2 balls, bitch?
Do you know that guy? Oh, I was you over there. What he just say he's going to buy me a drink. Go take that shit back right now. Like,
man.
Certain people some people, I'm a different dude. I grew up on principle and respect. If you seen something you didn't, you know what I'm saying, you didn't see it, or, you know, Maybe your generation is different. Like I ain't gonna say.
You gonna call me a 12-year-old?
No. I'm not calling you a 12-year-old, but I'm just saying certain generations, their moral compass is different. Like if they get caught by the police, all of them went to go do something, and they get caught. He did it. Like, I come from the school, whereas if you got caught or you know what I'm saying, you was doing something, you didn't snitch. It's just different. Like I was raised on different principles. Let's just say that.
I might snitch.
You might snitch?
Snitch. It depends. It depends on the circumstances, but I might.
Okay, well, you cut from a different cloth. I mean, it
depends. Am I actually guilty? If I'm actually guilty, I'm not going to snitch. But if it's you that did it and you let me go to jail, then what's the difference? So you gonna let me go to jail for some shit that you did? You ain't shit. You're not my friend.
I'll come get you.
But if it comes down to doing time, and you're just gonna let me do time,
and I did it, I stand in front of it.
But I'm saying, a lot of people don't. They're like, oh, well, they gonna take the charge for me. That's my boy. What? No.
Let's talk about the Mike Vick situation when he was fighting them dogs and he got all that trouble and his cousin snitched on him. His cousin's supposed to just stood tall. He's supposed to stand in front of all of that. Why would you let your cousin do that time when you could have easily went to him like, listen, I know you got a lot of stuff going on and I don't want you to get in no trouble where you can't take care of the rest of our family, so I'm going to go do this time. But listen, bro, when I come home, I need to have like 3.5 million.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely take care of you afterwards. Like, but whoever is making the money needs to be free. That's why I'm trying to make it. So I'm trying to build a team so that if some shit goes down, I have people to take the rap for me.
Here you go, dude. I'm just saying.
$1,000 on commissary.
Listen, I was raised differently, man. I was like, my idols was drug dealers when I was growing up. I'm just telling you, like in the neighborhood, like the guys that gave me a perspective when I was growing up, they was like I'm doing those times, they had weed houses where people would come to their house and buy nickel bags and stuff like that, and they had beautiful women. That's what I idolized growing up, and they taught me from that age, like, and it was real adamant about it. Like, listen, lawyer, it wasn't no like one time. They said it like 3 times. Listen, lawyer. Now I'm telling you now. Listen, lawyer. Now I'm telling you now, lawyer. Now listen, lawyer. If you ever get yourself into something, you be man enough to get yourself out. And I know, and I read in between the lines, like, whatever you get yourself into, you be man enough to get yourself out of. Don't you be no snitch. So when you grow up and you see the way they move, and then you get older, you move the same way. So me allowing another, I'm in the club with my woman, and a dude just pop out of nowhere and buy my woman a drink. Like, what you saying, dude? What you saying? I'm a punk or something? Like, what's going on here? Why you drink? Why you buying my girl? And like,
you can't be mad at
I feel offended.
Like,
listen.
But the thing is, are you going to step up first, or are you the type of
I don't know how I'll probably respond.
But are you the type to just sit back and see what she gonna do first?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Like I said, like any guy that I date,
I probably would. If I came out the bathroom and she didn't see me, I probably would sit back and watch to see how she's gonna move.
Handle it. Yeah. Because you also don't want to be stepping up for a bitch who would take a drink if she knows that you're not the type of dude that allow that type of stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like, it depends on your dude. Like, it depends on, that's like how I move, and maybe that's right or wrong. I don't know, but how I move if I'm in a relationship, to me, depends on who I'm dating. On what I guess I'm allowed to do, if that makes sense.
I think that you should.
But like
But you can't say that. You should have your own moral compass.
No, but I do. But listen. If I'm at the club, I'm not trying to spend money. I'm telling you that right now.
So you rather have another dude buy you money while your man there? But how you value him?
The kind of the kind of person I am, especially if we don't drink the same thing. And he was like, what, can I buy you a drink? Yeah, let me get a Hennessy and cranberry. Because that's what my dude drinks. So he gonna buy the drink, and I'm like, I'm like...
Nah, if you specify that now, like he drank Ciroc.
No, but I probably wouldn't say that when I'm ordering, but that has not... I'm not gonna talk to you regardless. Like, I'm not gonna stay stuck.
Women, y'all
I'm not gonna stay stuck just because you buy me a drink.
Y'all always put us in compromising situations.
My God. But if I bring you the drink,
Now if it was a,
I bring you the drink,
now if your guy was a Poindexter, he ain't come out the inner city, don't have no hood credibility. Yeah, you probably can. But a dude that's he grew up on oodles and noodles and pork and beans, man.
But so if I have another dude buy me a drink and I order what you like, knowing I don't drink that, then it's a problem.
I know none of my.
So I let a dude buy you a drink,
that.
and now you mad? I'm here with you. I'm hugged up with you.
I know for a fact.
I take the drink that he bought and I bring it to you.
I know for a
babe,
fact.
Look what he bought us.
I know for a fact that my homeboys, if we all in the club somewhere and they sitting with their girl and the dude just come out of nowhere and buy one of their women a drink, I don't know what to say. I have a homeboy. He always at 100. Like what I supposed to say? I'm gonna roll with him. You deserve that stop down. Like I gotta roll with it. Like we in the club with the dude, cause I know he ain't gonna let it go. Like, yo, you know my girl or something? No, man, I thought it was just cool for me to buy a drink for what? Why you buying her? And he probably yelling at his girl. Like, I don't even know why you accept that drink. Would you? And it's gonna be on the popping. It's just certain guidelines that people understand. You will get your man like.
But that's the whole thing. Is it's not. But to me, it may be. Listen, I haven't been in a relationship in a long time, so don't listen to me. I don't know shit. Okay.
Saying, it's certain guidelines that you should follow when it come to your man.
To me, it just depends. Like, but to me, if someone is buying me a drink, but I get the drink for you, then it's like,
nah. First of all, he ain't buying you nothing. We in the club together. This dude ain't buying you no drink. I can understand it's like one of the if it's somebody that we affiliated with, he be like, and he throw the respect sign of like, and some bottles come to the table. Yeah, we gonna sit there and we gonna drink those bottles, but it ain't a random dude.
So you would feel more comfortable with one of your homeboys buying me a drink?
Yeah, because he's my homie. But a dude, I don't know. I'm sitting there with my girl. I'm chilling with my girl. And a dude just buy her a drink. Like, I'm
you wouldn't
offended.
even feel like more like, listen, if he buys me a drink and I come over right to you and I do this.
Nah, ain't gonna.
And I do this.
All, you now
you want to fight?
Nah, it don't have nothing to do with what he should know. I think, the biggest misconception that most guys make is they look at the individual and be like, they don't know what that man background is or how he move, and they just look at him, oh, he look like a nerd. I'm gonna go, make my stance for his girl, and that's the worst thing you could do.
I mean, I guess, but I don't know. I just feel like if I get the drink and give it straight to you,
especially when you could buy, like, you could talk to the bartender like, how much that bottle of Ciroc costs? You can buy the whole bottle for $300. Can I just buy the whole bottle? And then you just go crack them across. I'm just saying, like that stuff. I'm just saying that stuff my homeboys would do. Like, how much that bottle cost? For $500. All right, here you go, man. All right, man, you stay up. And they just go over there like, yo, do you know my girl? And saying stop across the face with some Timberlands. I'm telling you, like certain stuff. Like I'm like.
I don't know. I don't trip. Okay, so I have a question. Would you be okay if your girl goes to the club, you're not there, she's out with her girlfriends, and she dances with another dude?
No, I don't have no problem with that. Cause she's out there having fun with her homegirl.
So you're okay?
I'm not there.
Time out.
I'm not there.
Time out. No. Listen. Let me finish. You're okay with your girl rubbing her booty on some dudes?
Dance.
How? Listen, it is 20. Time out.
You didn't say
2020. Ain't nobody dancing face to face these days.
Okay.
In the club.
So if you were a man,
club.
So you could be with a dude and you let another man grind on your butt.
I would set the whole club on fire. I'm calling in a bomb threat to the club. What? Let me find out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's rude.
Let me find out.
But that's the thing. It's rude.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know if I'm jealous. I might be jealous, or maybe I'm territorial. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. But you know better.
No, I don't.
Just like I know my dude, if he's gonna,
if you don't know
I know
better,
my dude if he's gonna let me accept a drink from somebody.
If you don't know better, I don't know better. Like, see, two can play that game. Like, if I know that you're disrespectful, cool. Now, when I go to the club, I'm gonna be on them dimes like it ain't nothing. What's going on? How you doing? Where your man at? Yo, can I buy you a drink? So I'm gonna play that part.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not doing that. Like, if I'm in a relationship and I go to the club, I'm not dancing with no other dude. I'm really not even
If you do it to me, I'm gonna do it to you, but it's gonna be so smooth. You're gonna have to love it too. You're gonna have to like it. You do. Because I'll probably grab, because I'm gonna whisper in their ear.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna tell everybody at the funeral, that I loved you. I loved him so much.
All right, there.
I don't know how.
See, there you go. You answer your own question.
I can't believe he's the only one that died in that club fire.
There you go. Now we can.
I'm not. Listen, I'm. You really bringing the crazy out of me.
I'm just telling you how it goes down.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not the one. Mm-hmm. Just like but the thing is, if I go to the club, if I'm in a relationship, I'm not dancing on other dudes. I'm not dancing on other dudes. Okay, so don't be having other girls dance on you.
You can't dance with a guy, but you ain't gonna be grinding on him.
If it's face to face and we're just joking around, especially if it's like one of the homies, I'm like, okay, like, hey. But the second that I turn around
and he on your butt,
then I'm not doing that. And because you have to remember, with everyone that like in the club, they be having little videos out and recording. Listen, there's still exes. I'd be like, I'd be on Instagram like.
I think the moral of the story is to respect your man in public the same way you want him to respect you out in public when you're out off doing your own thing.
I have no problem with that. Okay. But the question for you is, if she's not with you and she's out with her girls,
she ain't gonna be okay? No, dude. She should already know. Why should I have to tell a person something they already know?
Listen, you shouldn't.
You know when women act out of character, that's what causes a man to cheat. When they know you in the club and somebody grab her arm and she sit there and have a conversation, you already know what you had. You have full.
So you can't talk to someone?
See you. That's your generation, man. Y'all just weirdos, man.
I don't know, but you also have to know your partner. Like, you have to know, like, listen, if I go out to the club, especially if I've been drinking, and somebody pulls me to the side and we're talking, whatever, listen, you also have to have trust in me. That even if I'm talking to someone else, regardless of his intentions, if I'm talking to someone, then it's just talking like, oh, we could be talking about the whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. There's no numbers exchange. We're literally just talking.
Yeah, but the thought. It's just
that's on him. That's not on me.
But especially if he's a dope dude, he's solid. He's ripped up. He's real articulate.
So you see me talking to an old ass man, then you're tripping. I just can't talk to anybody attractive.
Okay, if I see my girlfriend talking to Usher.
Oh, you lost her, bro. She's gone.
That's what I'm saying.
She belongs to the streets.
That's what I'm saying. Deion Cole said Stevie Wonder stole his woman.
What?
True story.
But I feel like you just have to know who you're with. The whole thing is especially if I am out drinking, especially because I'm a comic. So if I'm out, then I'm always trying to like promote or do something or talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, make connections, make networks.
Talking and entertaining an individual.
But you can.
2 different things.
It's a thin line. Looking from the outside.
Okay.
Looking from the outside.
Okay.
You could be talking to someone, like, oh,
it's good,
you know what?
though.
You should follow me on Instagram because I'm trying to get my followers.
I'll let you go over there. I'll let you go right over there, talk to him, and I don't care. And
then you come back and you gone. Talk about
I'm not gonna come back and gone.
Let that 2-ball nigga take you home.
No, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna spit my game and I'm gonna disappear and turn my phone off, and then come back home the next day. Where you been at? What you talking about? Girl was hanging out with Jeffrey last night. I called Jeffrey's phone. Well, I don't know. I was.
You ain't shit. So now you're a liar. Now
I ain't gonna be no liar. I'm just gonna play the part.
Man.
Turn that phone off and stay gone for like a whole day. Where was you at? I don't know. I was upset.
See, now you childish.
I was upset.
Now you childish. You not gonna answer?
I was upset because you didn't respect me, man. I had to get my thoughts together. I was thinking.
I will park sideways in your driveway so you can't leave. I know you home. You got to leave sometime. Well, it's quarantine, so. In 30 days, when the shit is over, I'm gonna be right here.
I'll be like, okay, play them game. During these times right here, my quick question for you is, what is if you have $20 for your budget for drinking and eating, what would be your go-to drink and what would be your go-to meal? What $20?
$20. I'd probably go to Food City.
No, you want to do the fast food? Jack in the Box or Taco Bell? No.
Nah, I don't have enough toilet paper for that shit. No, I'd probably go to Food City, stock up on some meats.
So you gonna get the bar S?
With the hot dogs? Shit.
See, you know. See, there you go. You been in
The hot dogs.
you been in the mall like, girl, I ain't got it but $20.
No, I have to go to Safeway and get like the premium, like the all beef hot dogs.
Oh, Paul Franks.
No. It's not. It's the Safeway premium blend or premium bland something. It's the only sell it at Safeway.
Oh, so chicken hearts and pig
And
balls
no, it's beef.
is premium.
It's all beef.
Okay.
It's not none of that. You saw that video on how hot dogs.
Listen, I'm just letting you know. You could put anything in that because they have a hamburger grinder. You put the meat in and you mash it out, and them strings come out. And I used to work in a grocery store, and my boss used to throw everything in there. It wasn't the majority of the time, it wasn't beef. He'd throw pork and everything in there.
I don't want to hear it.
Just
I don't
tell
care.
me.
Listen, I don't want to know I don't want to know how my food is.
So that's so if you had $20, you want to go get no oodles and noodles, some bar ass hot dogs.
I mean, how long is this supposed to last me? Is the question.
A day. Like that's your meal for the day. You got $20 to go get your go-to drink. What would be your go-to drink? Like Mad Dog 2020, Thunderbird, Night Train.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what you
listen.
drink. You probably drink Cisco. I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
What type of 1957 type of drink is that?
I don't know. Alizé. I don't know.
Do they still sell Alizé?
Yeah, they still sell Alizé.
I haven't drank that shit.
To my generation, they still drink that Cisco and Alizé.
They'd be like, "Oh, Alizé, it's in the back."
Yeah, what's the other drink? What's the Long Island iced tea?
Long Island is.
You like Long Island iced tea?
I haven't had it in a while, but that shit used to. That and Adios. I mean, it's the same thing basically, but Adios. All you needed was like 2 or 3
You started dancing, so you remember some good times out of that.
No, I don't remember. That's the plan. That's the point.
So what be your go-to drink? Amsterdam is good now, right?
No, I probably get like a little cheap bottle of Jack.
All right, Jack.
A little Sprite. To be honest, if it was $20 for, I'd probably spend it on food. To be honest, I love food. I love food so much.
So you think if you was to say to the audience that you was gonna go buy you a small bottle of Ciroc, that's the indication that you might be an alcoholic?
But I'm saying, I wouldn't if it was $20. It's $20. I would spend it on food. I wouldn't spend it on.
I'm just saying if you was to take that $20, like I'm just gonna go all in and get me
and be drunk
and get me a little.
You can't be hungry if
a
you're
little
asleep.
bottle of Ciroc, and I'm going over to the crib. It's easy to create a habit. You know that. Like as far as when it comes to drinks, I would drink the Smirnoffs every night, like the ones you get down there.
The little ice. What would you do though, if you had $20? That's $20 for a day, like.
$20 for one day. I'll go get me some vegetarian beans.
That's health conscious.
I'm talking about the Boston. The Boston baked beans, but they're vegetarian beans, right? They don't have the pork in it. I don't eat pork, so those are the beans I have to get with the
pork added.
Yeah, they bushes, but it's vegetarian beans, so I will go get that.
Okay.
I'm gonna
put some rice.
If I just had $20, yeah, you can. I'll go get the Uncle Ben, 90-second packaged rice. Go get me some bar S's. I don't even know if it's turkey. But you said
for one day. I didn't know it was like meal prepping.
I'm saying that's what I'll probably do.
I don't know.
To stretch it out.
What I'm saying is this including what I already have in my
No, you
house,
have to make
everything from scratch in an empty house.
Yeah, if you was down to your $20, all right. Let's say if it's your $20 had to last you for 3 days, and you want some alcohol too. Like, what would you go to? Would you get some St. Ives brew or Coke
I would
45?
get whatever's in a plastic bottle. Whatever's in a plastic bottle. Whatever.
That's not hard to get. You can get a $1 shot. Can't you get Fireball for $1? Them little nips. That's what it.
Yeah, but that's one shot. That's not gonna do nothing.
But that's all you need is one shot, right? How many shots? I don't say they be like, shit, alcohol. You need 20 shots.
Like 22 shots.
You need 22 shots of Fireball.
Over 3 days? You said 3 days, right? Nah, I wouldn't.
What's your drink though? Like, are you a dark liquor person, light liquor? Like,
I used to be a light liquor person. Now I'm grown. I'm on the dark. I drink whiskey.
Hennessy? You like whiskey?
Hennessy is too expensive for my taste. Not just to be, it's good, but not just for sitting around sipping. Like, I don't know. I drink Jameson.
Are you a casual drinker?
Define casual.
Every now and then.
Yeah. Oh.
Every now and then. So you an extreme drinker?
I mean, I can be. Now I am. The past month I have been. Ain't shit to do. I'm like, up. Is it 12 o'clock already? All right. Just a little.
I drink every now and then. Like my beer is Angry Orchard. That's what I like. I told you that.
That with Fireball though. Have you done it?
No, I haven't done that.
It'll change your life. It'll change your life.
That's my drink.
Amazing.
And apple Ciroc. Those are my go-to. I love vodka, but I'm so into the apple Ciroc. I taste the plain kind of Ciroc, but I just like the apple Ciroc. I'm gone with that. I mix it with orange juice. And my Angry Orchard, but I drink
Malibu
that.
too.
What, Malibu?
Yes.
I never had the opportunity to drink Malibu.
Well, you're a grown man, so that makes sense.
I'm relaxed now.
I mean, I used to drink everything. I'm not gonna lie. The crazy thing is, like in high school, like a lot of people would drink and get drunk. I never drank. I was one of those people. They would smoke and drink, and I'm like, I don't need to do that. I'm on a natural high.
What about when you was in college?
The summer between my senior year in high school and my freshman year, I did like a summer program at NAU. I went to a party, and my homeboy JT, shout out JT, got me drunk for the first time. Made me a whole little drink, a little concoction. I was like, oh my God. Just how it made me feel. I was like, oh, I'm having so much fun. Like, I don't know what this is. And it was a wrap since then. So he actually is the person to blame for my habits now.
Okay.
It was
for your habits of letting another man buy you a drink with your boyfriend.
Oh my God, you gonna
big shout out to JT. You know, I don't know what cloth you cut from, JT. Come on, dude.
He did it to me. It's his fault.
Well, everybody, would like to thank y'all for tuning in to On Deck. My name is Lawyer Johnson.
And I am Jasmine Jackson.
And what we like for y'all to do, just look down on the bottom of that screen, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you tune in next week because we have an awesome show coming.
Yes.
Peace.
Good night.
Come on.